in my opinion, you need knowledge to build confidence to take action. So it all starts with knowledge, or nobody's going to have the confidence to take action. So just getting the knowledge, I think, is a big one. And this can be the mastermind kind of too.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Lucas, the number, or the first, these are not in any order because I think every person's a little bit different, but the first reason why we are thinking that most people fail getting into the real estate investing game is they think they want to invest, but it doesn't show. Like, I think this is like the fake rich people. I love this saying, you want to pretend to be rich, spend money on stuff you can't afford to try to impress people you don't even know.
Yeah.
Or don't even like.
And to me, it goes along with the book that we're reading, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to be rich.
Yes.
But it's those who are committed to being rich who actually get rich.
You showed off in front of your boy using big words like committed.
How do you spell 2 M's and 2 T's?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how I read this as well.
Yeah, so I think it's just people that have bad money habits, like, people that probably maybe need our good friend Dave. I saw some posts I react to, it did pretty well. These people are in like $300,000 of like credit card and car debt, and they make like 200 grand a year. They're ready to go bankrupt because they just spend. So some people obviously need that route. So people like that.
Before you even think about investing,
yes.
When you're have that bad of money habits, you got to get the foundation set first.
Yeah, so I think you got to get a foundational understanding of money, and time management is a big part of it, because I think every single person listening to this that wants to get into real estate investing, pretty much everybody, they're going to have some other job or some other thing to do. So you have to have good time management, because if you're not prioritizing real estate because you have a job and a family, makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. You're not going to have any time to do it if you don't manage your time properly. So just the basics. I feel like this is like just the finance 101 and not having an ego, I think, is the first part. The reason number 2 why most people fail, what is that one, Lucas?
Failure to network. This is a big one. I think it was something that probably limited our growth a little bit in the beginning. I guess just my lack of willingness to network. And then you're probably more like didn't have the capacity or time to as much.
I mean, I was traveling.
We learned pretty quickly that it was going to be very important to build a network, that we can lean on people to help us build our business while we build their business at the same time. So if you don't get out there, if you don't get out of your own way, I know it's uncomfortable, it's freaking weird, but the more you get involved in your local investing community, the faster you're going to build the investment portfolio that you want.
Yeah, we went to like one meetup, met this gentleman named Philip. He took us to Faster House's office. We had a 30-second conversation with Brian about the Bird method and refinancing. It completely changed our lives. And that was because we went and we got to meet a little bit people and go out and meet people, even though that's not really what either of us. I like it better than you, I think, and have a little bit more, intentionality on it, but I don't love it. I'm learning to like it better because I see the benefits of it. Like anything else, if you go to the gym every day for 6 months straight, you don't see any results, you're probably not going to go anymore. But if you see the results, and I see the results of networking, and I think we can tack coaching and masterminding onto this one too, but getting around other people that are successful, I think, is huge.
Yeah, and you might meet 50 people before you find someone that can truly help you. There's a mutually beneficial relationship there. You find that one person that can change your whole life.
So the last part of this number 2 is just getting around other successful people. Lucas, we spend more than most people's salary being around other networking people and being around other successful people. So the free networking with the online stuff, the meetups, but also the paid masterminds and mentorships. Lucas, I personally don't know one successful person that I view as like extremely successful that doesn't pay to be around more successful people. You don't either. That's like super successful that doesn't pay a lot of money to be around other people. So it's like chicken or egg. Like every successful person I know pays to be around other people, or you have the people that have the ego that think all masterminds and coaching programs are scams, and they're the people that aren't successful.
Or, hey, I can do it on my own type of thing.
We were kind of like that a little bit.
For sure. A little hard-headed, a little egotistical for sure.
You got a big, hard, egotistical head.
So as soon as you're able to set that aside and get out of your own way and let other people help build you up, you're going to be that much more successful that much sooner. The other side of that is we're kind of at is almost to a point where like we have to slow down some of the education because there's so many opportunities. So at this point, we're like pruning what is most effective and important for us to go do, and the best use of our time.
Protecting our time.
Time and money a little bit too. I think we're up to we spend about 10 grand a month on educational platforms and services for us, which is, pretty substantial in my eyes, but there's hundreds of other opportunities that we keep being presented with, and we just got to stay focused and figure out what's right for us. Number 4, Primm?
Number 4 is lack of funding. So this is a huge misconception. I talk about this all the time. I'm creating actually an entire funding matrix around this, redoing a huge part of our community and getting a ton of resources. Lucas, I think you saw it. I just created the text scripts and the email scripts and the Facebook post. So for our community, I just created 5 intro emails you can copy and paste, 5 intro text to copy and paste, and then a 30-second pitch to copy and paste, and then a Facebook post that kind of legally can ask for money. So that's the kind of things that people will do that and they'll get money. There's a misconception that there's not enough money out there. There's way more money than deals. You just don't know where the money is.
Or how to ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, like people, it goes back to lack of knowledge, or maybe a couple of these other ones, but you give them those scripts.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is copy and paste,
literally,
and send it to some people you think that may be interested in this, right? And you do that, and some people still won't do it because there's such a fear behind it, and the way it's going to look,
it's good what other people think about them. Yeah,
of asking in quotes for money, which that's not the case. You know, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. They lend you money, they get money in return, and then you get to keep an asset and go make money on that.
It's most likely in your typical private lender. Hard money lenders you can find just by looking at, but your typical private money lender is just a normal corporate employee getting ready to retire in the next 10 or 15 years. Like, it's going to be the best investment they've ever made. It's going to be probably double-digit returns. It's going to be backed by you in real estate. So you're not doing anybody any favors. It's a win-win for both of you. So yeah, it's just a huge misconception. Just people just don't know where to ask and how to ask, and they're worried about what people are going to say. And speaking of people not following through, I think you saw a couple months ago, maybe I created like posts, probably something we've done before, just asking for leads on deals. I gave it in the community, and I think like 5 or 6 people said they copy and pasted and got leads from it. Just not everybody's willing to do it. Remember that, Shane? So yeah, just literally that one, you just copy and pasted and and people got leads. I don't know if they got deals from it, probably, but anyways, it's just wild. You can literally give it to them and they won't take it.
Yep.
Number 5, Lucas, let's round this out, then we'll have a couple bonus ones.
A lack of taking action, number 5. And that's probably the biggest one, right? You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't go do something about it, you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, this is the big thing that I've been pushing when I talk about our community, is the implementation side of it. Like, knowing how to do something doesn't put any money in your bank account or add any, commas to your net worth. But implementing it and going out and doing it and taking action and failing and learning and being around a group of people to pick you up is what it takes. It's a very, very simple formula to be successful in real estate investing. It's not easy. We say this a lot, but it's a very simple formula. You get some knowledge, you get around a group of people that are doing it. You are willing to try, willing to fail, learn and grow, and be around people that can support you and guide you and pick you up. You're going to win. Yeah. It's so freaking simple, but I get all of that is not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah. And I think there is a pretty structured way you should go about taking action, but none of that structure is not as important as actually taking action. When you're a new investor, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of actionable steps that you can do every day to push the needle forward. And as you progress in your real estate investing career, you can just continue to narrow that so your actions are that much more powerful.
I don't think he can read what I just wrote. It's not because he can't read, it's probably because he can't read my writing. So in general, it's a very simple formula. Like most things I feel like in life that I've noticed that are like super powerful are simple. That's why they're so powerful, because they're simple. You can grasp them, but they're just not easy to do. So in general, we'll add a few more, but a lot of reasons why people aren't successful in real estate is they have bad money habits. They don't have discipline. They're not willing to network and go outside their comfort zone. They don't lack the core knowledge that's needed. They don't understand that funding's available and you don't actually technically need funding. We didn't really even get into that to at least start. And then they're just not going to take action. They're just analysis paralysis is kind of an additional one you added.
Love it. I love those 5.
The biggest thing is having that mindset, I think, to wrap it up, Walls, is like the mindset of you're going to fail, the mindset of it's okay, the mindset of attracting money. So much of it, and I've been trying to tell Lucas this for a long time, so much of it is your success is in your mind and not in your action. So you have to be willing to do more than just roll up your sleeve and work hard, Lucas. You can't just outwork everybody. Like, it helps.
I mean, you can, but
you need to have a mindset to break through. So let's work on your mindset. You can break through the ceilings. Working hard only gets you so hard. I'm definitely much more of the mindset guy in the group. So we'll work on you, Lucas. I get it takes time.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
No problem.
I'm lucky to have a friend like you.
I got you, homie.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like button, comment with something you learned, and make sure to subscribe to this channel. We give away more free advice on how to create wealth based on things we actually do every single day than any other channel on YouTube. Make sure to share this with a friend, because our mission is to inspire you to think differently about freedom.